Here we go.
I'm good right here.
That's not this type of show. Hi, everybody. You look beautiful. You look gorgeous. I love that. Hi, everybody. Hello. Monday, people. Here we go. Look at my beard, guys. There's my guys. Look at my beard, guys, up there. That is tremendous. There we go. There we go. Okay, let's get started. We got a big show, everybody. We got a good show. Got to fix. Okay, got to look good for this one. Thank you, everybody. Have a seat. I am so excited. I can't wait to get started today. Let's start by saying hello to my good friend, Miss Kendall, everybody. Hello, Kendall.
Hello. Hello.
How you doing?
Morning. I'm good. That is an impressive beard.
They're the guys right there. That's the beard.
I like 'em.
This is amateur hour right here.
Seriously.
That's the beard you want. How was your weekend? How you doing? Oh, look at that.
Oh, there it is.
That is tremendous. Let's just, I know. Okay, wait. Leo, come back to me. Before, after. Right there, yeah. Oh, my goodness, if I had beard that length, my boss, litters of kittens, she would freak out. And, this is it. It's not getting any longer. How was your weekend?
It was great. I was up north with all my high school girlfriends. We do this once a year.
Right.
It was our annual Christmas celebration. We're always a little late.
Oh, okay. I mean, It's July. It's like June, basically.
I know, but it's more fun to celebrate in June, isn't it?
I guess the weather's nicer, but yeah.
So we had a ton of fun. It was really fun.
Well, and you didn't call me for bail money, so I think everything turned out all right for the weekend.
I thought about it at one point,
Yeah.
but luckily we didn't need it, so that was good.
Perfect. I'm really excited. I've known about this for a little while, and I teased it on social media on Jason Matheson on Instagram. We have a fun little announcement. I don't want to oversell it, but I will say this is big. People ask me all the time, if there's someone you want to meet that you haven't met after 20 years. I always give kind of the same answers. David Letterman is one of them. I would like to someday interview David Letterman. And another one that's on my list is a star of a very popular television show that turned into a movie series, and it's Sarah Jessica Parker. Well, I've had that dream for a while, and I am here to tell you that this coming Sunday, Sarah Jessica Parker is coming to the Twin Cities to open up SJP, her brand new store at the Mall of America. And I'm interviewing and introducing her at the Mall of America. That's right, SJP and me. That's right. There's my girl. Our new store is called SJP and Me. That's right. No, it's SJP. Now, I want to get that. Now, you guys can come here. I want to get all the info right. Thanks to the Mall of America, who literally just announced it on their social media. And here's the dealio. And of course, the minute I need it, my email freaks out. Here it is. Hello, Sarah at the Mall of America. If y'all want to go, it's this Sunday. The Q&A will be from 3:45 until 4. 3:45 to 4 this coming Sunday. And then after that, Sarah will be, SJP as we call her, Sarah Jessica will then move into she's not going to do a formal meet and greet like some stars do. Sarah Jessica likes to shop and help people find the right shoe for them. So she'll be mingling in the store. Now, y'all can start lining up. I want to get this right. It's going to be in the Nordstrom Court, and you can start lining up at 10 a.m. on Sunday, June 16th. You can start lining up for a chance to go in the store and get those shoes. They're great. Now, sometimes, celebrities slap their name on a microphone or a plant, or they don't do, I will say, and I'm not just saying this because I'm getting ready to meet her, and I hope that we can become best friends, but her shoes are like made in Italy. She's very particular about them. So, yes. And
and you're going to buy me some, so that's great. I'm glad that you're meeting her. There is signed paperwork.
Now, how dare you cheer for that? No. There's what?
There's paperwork. It is signed by the members of this crew that you said you'd buy me a pair.
They were.
You'll be there.
Anyway. Fine, I will.
I'll let you know if they're comfy.
Anyway, this Sunday, you can start lining up at 10 a.m. Sarah Jessica Parker in the Nordstrom court, and SJP, the store will be right there, right on the corner, right by Nordstrom. I passed it yesterday, and I'm such a nerd. I petted the wall. I said, I'll see you soon, SJP. I love you. I can't wait. Let's get started, everybody. It's time for the hot dish. Here we go. What do you wear when you're meeting Carrie Bradshaw?
I don't know. I
you know
was
what
just
I mean?
thinking that. What are you going to wear?
I should take a poll. Like, do that bright blue suit? Do I do that one? I don't know. I'm so nervous.
You got to go visit the King Bros.
I got to get something fancy. Anyway, let's get started. I'm also excited about this. The second season of Big Little Lies debuted on HBO last night. Don't worry. I'm not going to ruin, believe me, I'm out of the show ruining business. I'm not going to ruin a show, but I will tell you this. It features a new cast member.
Hi, Madeline.
Madeline,
yes.
So nice to see
I'm
you
Celeste's
again.
friend, yes.
How have you been?
Good, good. The kids are good. How are you?
I can't complain. Actually, I can. My son is dead.
But Celeste tells me that you continue to be so helpful with her and the boys, and...
She should just get a proper housekeeper. You're very short.
Excuse me?
I don't mean it in a negative way.
Oh.
Maybe I do. I find little people to be untrustworthy. My apologies. It's just that I pride myself on being a very good judge of character, but you have always presented such a difficult read. You know, you seem like a nice person, loving, but also you strike me as a wanter.
A wanter.
Audience, I'm telling you, I had fears. I loved season 1 of Big Little Lies. It was one of those things where you want a second season, but do you want it? Because you don't want them to ruin it. If this episode is any indication, we have nothing to worry about. It was fantastic. Fantastic. I'm not going to ruin anything for you. I will just tell you, I said maybe 3 or 4 times on the couch, man, she's good. Watching Meryl Streep go head-to-head with Reese Witherspoon, it's better than Alexis and Crystal. You know what I mean? It's like, it is beautiful. And you look at Meryl, and every time you see her, you think, oh, she can't transform into another character. She did it again. You forget that it's Meryl Streep. That's how good she is. And the plot where I think they're heading, what I think they're going to do with these 5 ladies, so smart, so brilliant. The writer who wrote the source book, Leanne, she's involved. She came up with the story with producer David E. Kelly, which I love him. So when the original author's involved, that gives me hope. Because you know what I mean? This is her baby. Did you watch season 1? No.
I feel like we should just stop asking this question.
No, I know.
Always like, no.
Oh, the audience just quietly judged you.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
I felt that. It was not quiet. It was kind of like at me.
This is one. This is one that I know you now well enough. You would love this show. Yeah. You have to see this.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think I will. I think I'll probably watch it though this winter when I'm tired of ice fishing.
Please do. Yeah. Tired of ice fishing? You
Yes.
ice fish?
Yes.
Oh, that's fun.
We should go.
I've never gone ice fishing.
I'll take you. I'll take you snowmobiling and ice fishing. We'll take you in the we'll do the shack
Okay,
thing.
that'll
We'll set it up. Be great.
Let me write that down. I'm so looking.
Sounds like a package we can produce.
So looking forward to that. Next in the dish, Celine Dion's 16-year Vegas residency is coming to a close, and she made her. I know. If you didn't see it, man, that was such a good show. And she made her final performance rather memorable for one fan in the front row. Listen to this. The singer noticed the dude got up to go potty. She literally, everybody, stopped the show until he returned. Yeah. Stop. She joked that it was the least he could do since he's probably broke. That's the least she could do since he's probably broke from dropping so much money on tickets on the front row for her final Vegas finale. Celine has performed more than 11 shows during the 16-year run. I know I'm not going to ask you. You've never seen her. I'm not, but this was one of the, when we went to Vegas, this was one of my favorite shows.
Yeah.
She is undeniably talented, but there isn't a bad seat in that house. If you ever go, you know, they rotate stars. Mariah Carey's been there, the Coliseum there at Caesar's Palace. Not a bad seat in the house. And she puts on a wonderful show. I'm sad for, but she's going to go on tour, so make sure you go see the concert.
I'm going to see her. No, I'm going to see her.
Are you going to see her?
I'm going to see her.
It's so good.
I'm excited. I think this is really cool, actually, that she did that. I mean, when you very first read it, you're like, she stopped the show, diva. But then you're like, oh, she stopped it because she felt bad that he had to pee.
Well, and can you imagine how much those front row tickets are? It's Celine Dion. Front row tickets, I'll tell you, we had, well, here's a basis. I can't believe I did this, but we had meet and greet tickets for Donnie and Marie, and it was $600.
And you didn't even get to meet one of them, right?
I had a lot of vodka sodas that day. I mean, it was just, we were in the pool, yeah. But so I don't even want to guess how much front row at Celine final show is. Probably has to be what audience in the thousands, probably? Yeah.
Oh, I would
maybe?
think so.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm. I just want to find that guy so he can pay my mortgage for the next 5 years.
Is there anybody that you would pay $1,000 to see in the front row?
No.
No? Yeah.
No.
Nobody would just sit in the front row at something?
No.
I would. Sarah Jessica Parker.
Oh, girl.
What? Yeah. But I'm going to be seeing her on Sunday. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll be right back, everybody. More after this. Coming up in just a little bit, you know their cameras were all over it. Chris Pratt and Katherine Schwarzenegger made it official, tied the knot. TMZ will join us with the scoop. Then Christopher Straub is back with us, and today, easy and way cool DIY Father's Day gifts that you can do at home. And it's not every day a yo-yo master stops by the Jason Show. Today, Dazzling Dave is here to, well, dazzle us. Grab another cup of coffee, because that's all coming up.
Christian S., I was wondering this too, wants to know, is it true that Mike Tyson wrote about this in his book?
Oh, wow.
That he
I didn't read his book.
That he caught you and Brad Pitt pulling up in the driveway of the house.
Pulling up in the driveway. Yes, that part's true. I thought he said he caught us in bed.
Oh, did he also say he caught you in bed?
No, yes. I mean, because I didn't read the book.
Okay.
But I was told that he says he caught us in bed, which never happened.
Which never happened.
Oh, never, ever, ever.
Wow.
But what happened when you pulled up in the driveway? Where were you coming
I was
from?
like, Brad, go. Oh, we were coming from a screening or something.
He claims that Brad said, don't hit me, don't hit me.
No.
No, that did not happen.
Does that sound like Brad? I mean, Brad's got some swag. You know what I mean? It's like,
Right.
no, never.
Oh, my God. Okay.
Robin Givens on Andy Cohen last night. She was dishing all the stuff about Howard Stern and much more. Well, on Mondays we get a special serving a hot dish all the way from Hollywood. Audience, give it up for our friend Sean from TMZ. Hi, Sean.
Hey, Jason.
Well, I hate to start with something sad, but this is awful. Future Baseball Hall of Famer David Ortiz shot overnight. What's the latest? Awful.
Yeah, that's right. It's really terrible. David Ortiz was in the Dominican Republic, Santo Domingo, at a bar when a man burst in and opened fire. He was shot and rushed to a nearby hospital. A doctor working on Ortiz told ESPN that the baseball star had to have several parts of his organs removed. He had to have his gallbladder removed. But the good news is that the police do have the suspect in custody. He was chased out of the bar and beaten by people on the scene as they apprehended him and corralled him. And the suspect actually required medical attention. No word yet on a motive, though.
Just awful. Absolutely awful. We're wishing the best and sending love to the Boston Red Sox family. Next up, on to happier news. Chris Pratt and Katherine Schwarzenegger tied the knot over the weekend. You guys were all over it.
Yeah, no, this is a good heartwarming story. They got married in Montecito, which is north of Los Angeles in the Santa Barbara area. They had the rehearsal at Rob Lowe's house, which shouldn't be too surprising because Rob and Chris go back to working together on Parks and Recreation, and they actually even enjoyed a Saturday morning golf game before the nuptials. They each also posted photos on their social media saying that this was the happiest day of their lives. They had a wedding dress and a custom suit made by Giorgio Armani personally for them. And of course, Chris's son, Jack, with his first wife, Anna Faris, was also with them on that day. So clearly a blended family event.
I would think, the whole time I kept thinking to myself, I would love Maria Shriver as a mother-in-law. That's the only thing I kept thinking was, I think she would be
Who wouldn't?
Right?
She would be the best mother-in-law.
Best ever. I have the best ever. I shouldn't say that. She's watching right now. I have the best. But anyway, yeah. Finally, Brit out getting some fresh air in Miami, looking good, right?
That's right. Yeah, Britney has been out and about more than we've ever seen her before, since the conservatorship has really been in effect, that is. She was out in Miami this weekend riding jet skis with her boyfriend Sam Asghari. Now, the interesting thing is that Jamie Spears, her father, had filed to extend the conservatorship to make sure that it applies to Florida as well. Because you remember there was all this Free Britney drama, and there were thoughts that maybe she was going to try and leave California since the conservatorship was only originally in California. But Britney loves the Sunshine State, and Jamie wanted to make sure that the conservatorship still applied to her there. But we are seeing her getting out more, so there's possibility that maybe she's negotiated some more freedom, more ability to dictate her own schedule under the conservatorship right now.
Sean, isn't it weird that you even have to say the sentence, Britney is negotiating more freedom? It's just weird.
It is. It's weird. I mean, it's crazy that there has been this long of a conservatorship, right?
Yes.
She's been since 2009, basically, and she's been fighting it ever since.
It's nuts. It's just let her jet ski. Let her jet ski. Free Britney.
Leave Britney alone.
Exactly, again. Sean, have a good week. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. You can find out more. You can see the photos and more. Just follow TMZ on TV on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and check your local listings for TMZ on TV. Still ahead, everybody. He mesmerized us with his yo-yo skills last year. Dazzling Dave is back live in our studio. But next, a new talk show debuts today featuring one of my favorite stars. That's right, Shantae, you stay, everybody, because we're previewing RuPaul's new talk show when our talk show comes back. We'll be right back, everybody. Stay with us on this Monday morning.
You think being Tony's host would give you all the Broadway glory you seek?
Till you remember you're the warm-up guy for shows that sell out 8 times a week.
And inside your head, the voice of your mother cries, you should have gone to law school.
Your night's destroyed cause you're paranoid that everyone would rather be watching Big Little Lies. We're just hosts in the bathroom, hosts in the bathroom at the Tonys.
Oh yeah, they were singing in the bathroom at the Tonys. James Corden teaming up with Josh Groban and Sarah Bareilles during last night's Tony Awards to sing about hosting Broadway's biggest night in a bathroom. Hadestown was the big winner. Hadestown stars our buddy Paige Davis. Her husband, Patrick Page, is the star of that show. So congratulations to Patrick Page in Hadestown. That was a big winner, taking home 8 awards, including Best New Musical. That's right.
That's cool.
James Corden, it was so good. He's so good. He's just so multifaceted, singing and dancing. He just puts on a really good show, even if you don't love Broadway. It was so entertaining because of James, and Judith Light was there, and Catherine O'Hara from Poop Creek, that we can't say the name of that show, or we'll be shut down.
It's not called Poop Creek, hint, hint.
Hint, hint, yeah. Welcome back, everybody. Starting today, there is a new talk show host in town, someone who's been in the business for decades. The RuPaul Show begins its summer test run today, airing locally on our sister station, Fox 9 Plus, weekdays at 8, so write that down. The show is a mix of style segments, comedy, celebrity interviews, some catwalking you see right there. His first week features the aforementioned James Corden, Straight Up Forever Our Girl, Paula Abdul, and they have 57,000 shows on HGTV, The Property Brothers. Literally, in the time that we've been on the air, they've been given another show on HGTV, yeah. RuPaul says he grew up watching classic talk shows and has a very specific plan for his show.
Help people at home feel like there's a place for them, a tribe for them, to talk about things that they can't talk about in other places, and to feel comfortable doing it. It really is a tool to navigate your life.
Now, we all know Ru from RuPaul's Drag Race over there on VH1. He has no plans to wear drag on this show.
When I'm in drag, there's a certain wall that's up, because it's like the Superman to my Clark Kent. When I'm out of drag, I'm more personable and more human. So, rather than superhuman when I'm in drag. So, I think I'm more accessible out of drag.
RuPaul tonight at 8 on our sister station, Fox 9 Plus on most cable and satellite systems. It'll air every weeknight at 8 for a test run. Good luck to Ru. Those test runs, you know, Fox is known for doing it. Bethany Frankel, Kris Jenner had one. Our show did 2 national runs. So you get to sample these shows for 3 or 4 weeks, and then if they do well, then they go out to other stations. So, look, if there's a person that can bring some sass and realness to a talk show, it's RuPaul. I mean, he's fantastic. And he had a show on I'm old enough to remember the RuPaul show on VH1, which, yeah, that was a good, it was a good show. You know, I know, I didn't even go to you because I know you were literally probably being fed Gerber food when that show was on, yeah. You were eating stewed bananas when RuPaul had, yeah.
I did not eat stewed. Oh, actually, that doesn't sound bad.
Exactly. You were probably,
banana.
I'm just saying, but he had, Ru had the VH1 show, and then obviously now RuPaul's Drag Race is a phenomenon. It's on the cover of New York Magazine, I just saw. So good luck to Ru again, 8 o'clock on our sister station, Fox 9 Plus. We wish you the best. And our buddy Ross will be there too, Michelle Visage. Former shop teacher turned yo-yo master, Dazzlin' Dave, is back with us ahead of the Midwest Regional Yo-Yo Championships, and he brought some of his Padawan learners. And then Christopher Straub is back with us, getting your kids ready for Father's Day with some crafts that you can actually make for Dad. We'll be right back, everybody. Stay with us on this Monday morning. Welcome back, my friends. Well, I gotta tell you, if you like yo-yo tricks, clear your schedule. The 22nd annual Midwest Regional Yo-Yo Championships are happening this weekend at the Mall of America, and our next guest is a nationally recognized, he is the Yoda of yo-yos. That's right. Give it up for Dazzlin' Dave and his understudy.
Thanks, everybody.
Welcome back, buddy.
Hey, thanks for having me here.
Would you like to introduce your Padawan learner there?
Yeah, this is one of I call them my yo-yo kids. This is Jack Silseth.
Hi, Jack. Welcome to the show, buddy. Welcome. It must be you have a good time being like a Jedi master to the younglings.
You know, over the years, I've had lots of different players come through and try to learn different yo-yo tricks. And Jack is one of those special players who's really picked it up and just, as you can see, keeps throwing crazy stuff. He is going to be competing at the Midwest Regional Yo-Yo Championships.
I think he's going to win, Dave. I think yeah.
Well, there's a shot. There's a shot for sure. He's going for the Amateur Sport Championship of the Midwest Regionals.
That is nuts. Okay, now I can't talk. I'm just watching the kid. In the competition in the championships, what in sports you have maybe the long track, you do the 100. I don't know. I've never done track, but you know what I mean. What do you do in the championships? Is there like a different rounds, different skill sets?
Exactly. We have different levels. Jack's going to show us one of the basic tricks right now. Jack, how about you show Rock the Baby? So Rock the Baby is one of the classic tricks of all time. Swinging it through. There's tricks like the elevator, brain twister. Let's see elevator first. up, and then the brain twister. Now, that type of stuff is done in what's called the ladder, the amateur ladder, which is done literally like this. A judge tells you the trick to do, and you do it. What Jack is in is the freestyle, and that's 1 minute of whatever music he wants, and he does freestyle tricks. Jack, let's see some. And as a judge, pretty amazing stuff. And as a judge, I am sitting there.
Jack, are you like 40? I mean, how long have you been doing? How long have you been doing this? 3 years. 3 years? Okay.
He's 12 and he's been doing it for 3 years, and he's been doing it a lot. You know, this is a lot of people ask me, how long does it take to get this good? And I mean, I've been seeing Jack since the start of that time, and he was great after 1 year, but he's every year just keeps getting better.
I asked you this the last time you were here. How long did it take you, Dave, to get really good?
You know, it's about time. You know, there's that book that mentioned the 10,000 hours of practice type of stuff.
Yeah.
That's almost what it feels like. It gets to the point where it has to be rote memory, that you're not even really thinking about it, the muscle memory.
Because are you thinking about this right? You're not even thinking about this, are you?
Not even a little, no. This is all just muscle memory, just kicked in. And
all I'm thinking is I can barely host this show, and he's talking and doing that at the same time. What's your favorite trick right now? What are you loving? I want to see.
A lot of people ask what my favorite is. I have a few favorites. I love this trick, the Eli hop. That one's kind of fun. The boingy boingy, which is and I think you'll like this one. Check it out. Now, audience, a lot of times when people are watching this one, they say, "Wow, that's great." Thanks, guys. If you had a yo-yo right now, you'd be tying knots, but I'm an expert. Check it out. With my eyes closed, I don't.
Oh.
That's a knot.
Well, that's a knot, Dave.
Or is it? So I really like that one, too.
Look at that. Okay, may I try? May I try something?
I do. I have a yo-yo right here if you want to give it a shot. Yeah, now, I do have to tell you.
Yeah, let me try this.
I have to tell you that yo-yoing's not easy. It takes a lot of practice.
Believe me.
A lot of patience.
Okay.
It's not like hosting the Jason Show.
No, that's easy.
You can do that off the
right.
No problem. Well, the first thing you got to do is make a slip knot. I've already done that for you. Middle finger, the hand you throw with. And when I'm working with a beginner, I always say just the most basic trick at the start, which is called the dribble. Hold on to it. I'm going to give you help. All you do is let go. Gravity pulls it down, you pull it up. Gravity pulls it down, you pull it up. Now, if you guys are teaching beginners at home, do it just like that.
Take that, Jack. Yeah.
And then after I get the point, I'm going to let go. You're going to just do it on your own. Ready? Push down, pull up. Look at that. Let's give him a round of applause. Look at that. Just like that.
I'm coming for you, Jack. That is fantastic. Okay, can I do one more? Give me something more advanced.
Well, the throwdown. The throwdown is the next step. I mean, I could tell you to do Eli hop, but you're not ready.
I don't even know what that is.
Palm up just like this. Make sure the string is going over the top just like it is. And on 3, we're going to throw together. 1, 2, 3. Turn over to catch. Now, it's the turnover that's the hard part. You got to throw, turn over to catch. Now, he's not ready to do it by himself, but it might be fun for us to watch. So let's see. Palm up.
How dare you? Okay, ready?
You got this, Jason.
Ready?
Throw, turn over, and give him a round of applause. He got it. Nice.
You're going down, Jack.
Well, you laugh about that, everyone, but the truth is, that's the same trick Jack started with.
Oh, seriously, Jack?
Everybody does. The dribble
and now look
and
at
the
him.
throwdown.
I mean, my goodness. Look at that.
A couple years of practice, you never know.
I'm going to try that one more time. Okay, so throw down.
Turn over, and
there we go.
You got it.
Dude, isn't it great? I talked about this too before we tell everyone where you can see Dave this weekend. Isn't it great? There seems to be a resurgence in like yo-yos and kendamas and like this
classic toys.
The classic toys. Am I wrong? Is there are you seeing a resurgence?
There's always a resurgence, though. There's always a little bit of a resurgence.
Yeah.
It has its ups and downs.
Yeah.
But
nice, Dave. That was good.
The beauty of it is that it gets kids, at least for a short time, away from video screens, away from, and it doesn't need a charger. You can just play with it wherever you're at. So I love that there is this mini resurgence back and forth, and that really is a typical thing because it's a skill toy, and a skill toy takes practice. And if you don't get that right away, you go back to your other things that you're good at.
Yeah.
But the best thing about a yo-yo, if you don't throw it away, you can come back to it and do it again next time and keep working on tricks.
And I loved that the entire time you and I have been gabbing over here, Jack's been doing non-stop tricks, and it's amazing. How often do you do it a day, Jack?
Like 1 hour.
1 hour a day? Okay, that's fantastic. Give it up for Jack and Dazzling Dave. To find him, head to dazzlingdave.com. And as I said at the top, the Midwest Regional Yo-Yo Championships is this Saturday at the Mall of America. Again, this Saturday at the Mall of America, starting at 10 a.m. in the Rotunda. One more time for Dave and Jack, everybody. Still ahead. So good. Still ahead. We head into the audience, and I'll tell you what's driving me crazy, and then they're going to tell me what's driving them crazy today. And then we're making some fun gift ideas for Dad with our buddy Christopher Straub when we return. Back in a moment, everybody. That is so good. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Now, the truth of the matter is, we try to focus on the positive here on the show, right? We do.
Yes.
But, sometimes, though, we need to complain about those little things in life that drive us crazy. So it's time for one of my favorite segments we call What's Driving You Crazy? And we're in the audience, because we're going to get some audience, but you had a really good one. Tell everyone.
I did. Well, number one, I absolutely hate when the dishwasher is right next to the sink and people leave their dishes in the sink. What is that? It's right there.
So are you talking about, your husband?
I'm talking about you, Jordan, Andrew. Yes, I'm talking about you. But also when you're the one who's always cleaning up after people, and then not even like a thank you or can I help you, but then they're like, oh great, there's counter space.
And they put it when they could just ask if the dishwasher is clean or if it is dirty, load the dishwasher.
Or just I don't know, open it and see.
Yeah, or that too. Okay, now mine happened this weekend, and I think you will be able to relate. Let me give you a hypothetical, okay? We're at Target. We're at Target, okay? We're at the Target, and we're at the credit card machine. And the person that's next is all up in your personal space.
Oh, yeah. They're
yes!
You're like, would you like my PIN number?
And I'm like, would you, wait a minute. I am not done with my
just,
order.
Box them.
I am still chatting with the Target team member. I have not ran my card, and you are all up in my grill. Back off, I had a woman yesterday, she was standing right here, and I was not done and I literally looked at her and I went like this, I go,
Did she?
She did. She was, oh my God, I'm so sorry. And I go, yeah, back off, Bonnie. Just give me some space. You don't need to see what my PIN number is. Okay, let's see what's driving you guys crazy in our audience. Give it up for Bonnie, everyone. Come over here, Bonnie. Hi, Bonnie.
Hello.
Welcome back. You've been here before, haven't you?
No.
Oh, I thought you look very familiar. You have a very familiar face.
Thank you.
What's driving you crazy today?
Okay.
Oh, no. Oh, I'm scared.
You're at a stoplight.
Okay. I love traffic ones.
The light turns green. The car ahead of you all of a sudden decides that they need to turn to the left. No turn signal. Oh my God.
No turn signal.
Oh, in the middle of the turn.
And it's like Kindle's thing. It's not that hard.
No.
Every car, I don't care what kind of car, has a turn signal.
I think they're out of blinker fluid or something like that.
Yeah. No turn signal. Are you like me too?
Oh, girl.
Okay, so since you're talking about the traffic, I have to ask you, where do you stand on zipper merging?
I'm still learning it.
Get out of here. Get out of here. No, I love you, Bonnie. Thank you. Let's welcome Thad, everybody. Let's bring. Oh.
I like it. Yeah. Thank you, Kendall. Yeah, Jason.
Look right in that camera. Now that's a good looking shot right there. Look at that. That's good.
Hello, everyone.
Thad, what's driving you crazy today?
Oh my goodness, you talked about traffic, Jason. Yeah, it's the people on the left side that is slow. What do I do?
Yes!
What do we do on that?
Well, they passed a law. It'll be signed into law in August that they'll start ticketing people, Kendall, that go slow in the passing lane.
You got him started.
Yes. Did you know this is my passion project?
We are together, brother.
We are together, brother, because it's bullying, anti-bullying, and getting slow people out of the left lane. That's my two missions in life.
Yeah, absolutely.
Are you with me? I don't get why it's such a hard concept. It's not, and it's not about speeding, right, Thad? It's about keeping the flow of traffic going.
Absolutely, Jason. Where's our bumpers, huh?
I know. Exactly.
Where's the bumper cars?
Exactly. Thank you, Thad. Give it up for Thad, everybody. Did you pay him? Did you pay him?
We might have.
Get Cindy up in here. Come on, Cindy. Hi, Cindy. Come on closer. We won't bite.
I smell,
Look right
but
over
it's
there.
okay. Just
We'll
don't
put you- I
worry.
want everyone to get your best side. There we go. What's
Okay.
driving you crazy?
Well, mine, of course, is not about traffic.
Okay, that's okay.
But about going to the movies.
Okay. Oh.
So last week I went to see Rocket Man. And wouldn't you know, the people behind me, they served their popcorn in bags.
Okay.
And that's all I could hear was the bag and this and that. And it was constant. Then he passed it to his wife, and she is just as bad. And it just was an annoyance throughout the whole movie.
Loud eaters.
Yes. Yes, and grumbling the bag, you know.
Be a courteous popcorn eater.
Yeah, put it in your lap.
Put it in
a
your
little,
lap
like,
and just a
thing.
little bit, not like a cow chewing on a cud.
And then it came to their soda, and they were slurping that, and
These are all good ones. Let us know what's driving you crazy on our Facebook page. We'll be reading them in a future episode. Still ahead, everybody. We're making Father's Day crafts with our buddy Christopher Straub. Nothing's driving him crazy today. We'll be right back after this. Thank you, sweetheart. That was so good. That's a great one. Welcome back, everybody. Look who's here. Father's Day is coming up this weekend. And if you want to actually make something instead of buying it for Pops, our next guest is here to help. Give it up for our dear friend, Christopher Straub.
Hey, Jason.
Welcome back.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm well. How are you?
Super duper.
Happy early Father's Day. If
Yes,
I don't
it's
get a
coming
chance
up.
to tell you, that's right. Okay, let's get to it. What are we doing?
Well, I want to start first by doing something that we've done in my family with my kids for the past 3 years since we've had kids, and it's making these graphic T-shirts.
You do such a good job with these. I love
thank
these.
you.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
this is this year's, and then down below here I have some of the we've done in the past. Some a dinosaur motif, and then a robot motif.
Is that please forgive my bird ignorance.
Yes.
Is this a duck or what is this?
We're calling it kind of a duck. It can be a duck, a chicken, or whatever, but because we raise ducks, and so I thought kind of a grumpy duck would be kind of a cute.
I love that you're not quite sure what the animal is.
I wanted it to be a duck, but it kind of looks chickeny.
It does. It looks like a.
But it's still in a foul mood.
Should.
Good night, everybody. So let's start making one.
Let's start making one.
All right. So it's really easy. So this sort of thing, you don't have to have a sewing machine. You can do some of this stuff by hand, which is totally fine. But start off with a light piece of fabric. And what I like to do is kind of tape it down to a board here, and then you and I are gonna paint the fabric. Okay. So here you go. And I like.
And why are we doing this?
Because this is where we're adding the color.
That's where we're gonna make.
Because it's like an applique.
The chick ducking.
Right. Exactly. So go ahead, pick a color here, and we're gonna dab. Dab. Yep.
It's like when you're removing a stain, you don't rub, you dab.
You dab.
Yeah.
So
Does it
dab,
matter
dab,
where
dab.
I'm going?
No. What you want your kids to do, because you're the kid. We're doing this for dear old dad.
Yeah.
Right. So we want to cover all of the material because we're gonna lay our drawing, our shape, whatever we're cutting out of this material. So we just want to cover it 100%.
Okay. These are very patriotic colors.
Yes, so I chose. We could blend them to make purples and pinks and all that stuff too.
Okay.
But
Ooh,
once this is all the way done. Okay. So we let this dry. Dab.
Okay.
Then it's gonna look like this. Okay. So I cut
there.
some away from it, but you can see after you pull the tape off, you've got your clean area. But this is solid. Okay.
Oh, that is. Yeah.
It's solid and it's rigid. Okay, and then.
And that'll last through washes.
Oh well, I mean the shirts I showed you before are 2 and 3 years old.
And they're fine. Yeah.
Exactly. So then whatever your
whatever animal you
whatever
choose.
your grumpy thing
could be a duck, could be a chicken,
what have
could be
you.
a squirrel
Exactly.
for all we know.
You're gonna lay this over here. You can trace around and then cut the element or cut the little guy out. Go ahead and put on your shirt, and you can either machine sew all the way around it, or you can just with hand sewing needles, do bloop 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 bloop.
Or just take it to you and have you do it.
There you go. Dad is
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
love it because it's something that he would actually wear.
Yes.
Right. And it's something your kids get to do the painting on too.
It's a win-win.
Exactly.
I like that. Yeah.
So you could paint directly on or do this. I like this because I like
Pick
starting
your
with a light
dad's
material.
favorite animal.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, so next one. So have you heard of sun art paper?
Never in my
All right,
life.
never.
No.
Okay, so you buy it. It looks like this. It comes with about 15 sheets or so, and all you do is put this out in the sun for 2 minutes, and you get an image. Yeah,
What?
it's pretty crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna walk you through it. I'm gonna make it. It's gonna take me 3 minutes to talk about a 2-minute project.
Perfect.
So you take the sun paper.
That's the sun paper
This
right
is the
there.
sun paper.
May I
Blue-
touch it?
Yes, please. Blue side up. It feels like normal paper. Paper, right?
Well, I don't know. I didn't.
And you're gonna go ahead and put it on a board.
Okay. Like a piece of cardboard
Yep,
or
something
something.
heavy, something, yeah, exactly. And then what I do, I love these. These are like semi-translucent buttons.
Okay.
And what I like about these is some are darker, some are lighter, and so the light is gonna show different through them. So you can go ahead and line this up, and here I'm gonna have you do some. We're gonna form a heart, okay? You're gonna form a little loop there. Here, you go over here, just push them around.
How are you making that heart? Oh, I'm upside
We're
down.
upside down.
Okay,
So
yeah.
This is television, Jason. This is television. We're doing it for the audience. You're like, where's the heart?
I didn't understand how the heart was forming.
All right, cool.
Okay, there we go.
So there we have that, and then what we do is we take our little acrylic sheet here.
Okay.
See, you can see it.
Yeah.
And we put this on here to hold all of our buttons down. Put this out in direct sunlight. You want noonday sun straight down.
Straight down.
Lay it out in the sun. Step away. Set your clock. After 2 minutes, take this inside. Take the buttons off. You're gonna run this underneath water for 1 minute. And then you're done, okay? And then you let it dry. And I did it on here, and so this is what I did. This is permanent, okay?
Oh, really?
So this is how those semi-translucent buttons, because they're all different widths, different opaque levels.
That is
sheerness.
awesome.
Yeah, and so you can, this, if you could get up really close, you can see there's a ton of detail in here. Get close. So there's some that have texture, some that have little like facets.
That's a ridiculous shot. I was just like,
looks like you're
I
checking
look
your
like I'm getting my
makeup.
eyes checked.
Right, exactly.
No, this turned out way better than I thought it would.
It's really cool, and then that lasts forever. Now it's just like
That
photography.
is cool. I love that.
Finish it.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
So
let's
you
switch
could
places.
frame this like this, or you could cut these elements and make a card. And so that's the easy level stuff, is making a card.
This is
Any
level
age
one.
level. Yeah,
Yeah.
this is the easy. So I mean, like, hey, you start off with tag
Harder.
harder cardstock. Go ahead and fold that. And what you can do is you can cut it down to like a square shape here, or you can leave it tall. But then, what I did with my kids, I cut out a shape. Okay. You can go ahead and put it on there. You can use double side tape if you want to hold that down. And then you and I could pick a color here.
Pink.
All right. So we're gonna make this for Dad again. And I just zigzag over the lines here.
Okay.
Okay.
Zigzag, zigzag.
Exactly.
Okay.
And so what we're doing is we're creating negative space. And so that's where the
I
heart.
try never to create negative space. Okay.
In the art world, it's a good thing.
Yeah.
All right, and then you go ahead and take this little template off. And
Oh,
you're
that's
left
cute.
with that. And then what you could do is like, okay, what if you did the shirt project and you have some leftover fabric? You could
Put it on
some
there.
little
Yeah,
hearts here.
I
like
love
I have
that.
2 kids, so we're gonna put 2 little hearts on there, and then they can scribble daddy or whatever they do.
I love it, and I love him. Give it up for Christopher Straub. You can follow him on social media to search for
Schmistifer.
And Christopher will be at Pride with a whole bunch of great Pride products, and you'll be there. It is right there.
Oh yeah, there's
Pride
this
Collection.
year's design. Yep.
Pride Collection 2019.
That's it.
That's
Neon,
right.
Minnesota.
See him at the Pride Parade, or Pride Festival.
Not the parade.
Not the parade, no. We'll be right back, everybody. Back after this. I'll be in the parade. Welcome back, everybody. Kendall joins me again. Well, I know, we're just being goofy.
I don't know. I was just like, we need to move.
I know, it's a
during
Monday
that.
state of mind. It is.
Yeah.
It's like after the week, for being a Monday, though, I'm in a really good, it's beautiful outside
Ew,
today.
I feel very refreshed.
Yeah, I do too. Hey, if you missed the top of the show, we have some fun news for all of you Sex and the City fans or just Sarah Jessica Parker fans. Sarah Jessica Parker is coming to the Twin Cities this Sunday to launch her brand new store at the Mall of America, SJP, which sells amazing shoes. You can start lining up at 10 a.m. She's going to be in the Nordstrom rack this Sunday. Again, you can start lining up at 10. We're going to be doing a Q&A that I'll be hosting. I'll be chatting with Sarah Jessica starting at 3:45 for about 15 minutes. And then after the Q&A, she will be going into the store to be doing what?
The Nordstrom Court.
Or Nordstrom Court.
I was going to get you there. We were just talking about the rack.
Nordstrom
so,
Court,
yeah.
everybody. Nordstrom Court. She won't be doing a conventional meet and greet. She will be going into the store and shopping with customers, trying on shoes. So if you want a chance to get into the store, I would suggest you line up early. Again, this Sunday, 10 a.m. in the Nordstrom Court. Nordstrom Court.
But
and
that
I will
is
see
from
you there.
Nordstrom Rack.
Yeah, exactly. This is from the rack. But anyway, SJP, can't wait to meet you. Tomorrow on the show, wine diva Leslie Miller is back with some perfect wine pairings for your Father's Day. Plus, Release the Hounds. Meet 3 Basset Hounds ready to race at Canterbury this weekend. That's tomorrow. But right now, if you're watching and you're a kid that's being bullied, go out there and be yourself, because nobody